Hello and welcome to episode 34 of the Witchy Podcast. I actually looked it up which one it is before I started talking today. Clever. Hello and welcome back, or welcome if you're a new viewer. Super happy to have you here. I am Shy, I am a witchy person, and I knit and I podcast about it, and I do some spinning and I do other crafty things that I talk about sometimes. So, on the top of the episode, I hope all of you are safe, and if you're not, I hope you'll feel better soon. I'm not going to be talking a lot about what's going on with COVID-19, Corona, all of that, because frankly, I'm a little bit stressed, and I'm sure a lot of you are as well. I'm not too stressed, but I'm a little bit stressed. I guess we all are. And I thought I would come on here and make an episode for the first time in forever. Sorry, it's been a while again, but life has just piled on, you know. And with all that's going on at the moment as well. But yeah, I wanted to come on here and sit and talk about all the fun, crafty, fluffy, knitty things, and not linger too long on the bad stuff that's going on. So I just want to wish all of you safety and good health, and for your families as well, or your loved ones, that I hope all of you are safe and keeping your hands clean and all that. And I will not talk any more about that. I might touch on it a little bit, just what's going on with, like, I don't know, Sweden at the end of the episode, but I will in that case say I'm going to talk about this now, so you can skip, and I'll put a timestamp in case you don't want to hear anything about it. So, with that out of the way, because I really don't want to linger on it, and I've done so for almost 3 minutes. Sorry. Without further ado, let's get into what I've been working on. It's been quite a while since I've been online now. And I have a pile of stuff that I have been working on, that I am working on. I actually only have one knitted FO for all these weeks, but I've got several whips. So yeah, let's dive into what I am working on. So, what I'm working on, my Cats and Pumpkins bag. Right now, I cast this on 2 days ago. Yeah, 2 days ago. And I am loving this knit so much. I'm using my leftover from my Knitmas Christmas knitting. Christmas knitting Rauma Lamull that I knit a cowl out of. I'm using the rest of that to knit a pair of mittens. And these are the Eye in the Sky mittens by Lindh. Eye in the Sky mittens by Lindh on Ravelry. So I'm working on these. They are obviously colourwork mittens, and they're going to be saying, I've gotten halfway through the word. It says love on one hand and hate on the other on the knuckles. And so far, it is a pretty hefty mitten. It's kind of big, but you're supposed to felt these when they're done, so that is what I'm going to do. But yeah, this is super fun. I was craving colourwork, and this is perfect because it's a colourwork pair of mittens, and it's not a repetitive colourwork. So it's something I need to sit and read the pattern and use my brain, which is perfect because I need all the distractions right now. I made one mistake in the colourwork above the age somewhere here, but I don't think you'll be able to tell. I only realised when I've gotten quite far past it and I didn't feel like ripping back, sorry. But yeah, let's call it a modification. But yeah, that's what I'm working on. I'm almost one mitten in, and yeah, is it my favourite colour? Yes, it's my favourite colour. Favourite colour. But yeah. Oh, let's do the mandatory. Sorry about the lighting. The sun is out. It was not sunny. It's been overcast, but it's sunny now, and I might blow out completely. We'll see. But yeah. I in the Sky Mittens by Lindh knit out of Rauma Lamull and on 2mm needles. I think these are Addy needles. Yes, they are. And yeah, super fun, kind of quick if you like me. A rather quick knitter, and yeah, free pattern on Ravelry if you're into that. So that's my first whip. And I am excited about it. I've been wanting to cast these on forever. I think they came out in December and I've been wanting to make them since. So I'm really glad I have I found a whisker. I found a whisker. I guess that's good luck. So my second whip in my big bag. I was talking about that I was going to cast this on last time, which I'm knitting out of my leftover Opal from my Garden Gate sweater, and also Isager Alpaca that I am running out of and need to buy more before I can continue on this. But this is my Diaphanous Raglan with alpaca bishop sleeves. And I'm loving this knit, and I am absolutely blown out. Sorry about that, but yeah, I am absolutely loving this knit. But I ran into a halt because I am running out of yarn, so I need to order some more. But we'll see what the economical situation is later this month, because I am picking up a Nintendo Switch tomorrow and Animal Crossing. Yay! But yeah, I'm gonna need to order some more yarn to be able to finish these sleeves. But yeah, that's my Diaphanous. I added beads because I wanted to knit with beads, so it has beads, obviously. I thought that was a fun little touch. I totally am going to knit another one with actual mohair, but I'm probably going to make not a black one, but maybe a purple one or a red one. Might knit a wine red one with actual mohair instead of alpaca. I've noticed that alpaca, you need more of it than you'd need of the mohair, at least for this brand, which is Isager, I don't know how to say it, but yeah, happy with it. Diaphanous Raglan is a pattern by Jessie Maed Design, Jessie May on Instagram. So yeah, that is that one. And yeah, this went really fast until I ran into this speed bump. But yeah, I'll hopefully be able to order some yarn pretty soon. So yeah, excited, and then this will be done. I really want this done I want this done by my birthday, which is the 31st of March, pretty soon. No idea what we're doing because the world is crazy at the moment. Probably just going to be me and David and the cats. But hey, my best friend Raph was going to come here from Scotland, but we had to cancel and reschedule for summer for obvious reasons, and I'm sad about it, but such is life. But yeah, I want this done by my birthday, so yes. I can really recommend that pattern, by the way. I am knitting the smallest size, and what was I gonna say? Yeah, if you exchange the yarn from mohair to alpaca, you might have to buy more than the pattern calls for, I've noticed. But I'm also knitting the sleeves on the smaller needle. I'm not using the biggest needle. I don't quite remember, but I think there's an option to go up a needle size for the sleeves, and you're not using that needle anywhere else in the pattern, but I'm not sure. I don't remember. It's been a while since I worked on it, and I'm not gonna give away too much because it's a paid for pattern. But I am not knitting on the biggest needles, so I am using up more yarn. I really like the pattern. I'm nowhere near running out of fingering weight, but I am running out of lace weight. So keep that in mind if you are exchanging one kind of yarn for another kind of yarn, I guess. Next whip. I'm just gonna show you this quickly because this is something you've seen a million times. Oh! What's in this bag? A tiny little unicorn and my stingray that my friend Anna made and gave me. Isn't it adorable? But yeah, these. I have not touched these since last time. I still have not been in the mind frame to sit down and count the rows I've made and how many I need to make before starting the pattern, because I did a clumsy thing. I was dumb and didn't make a note in my pattern notes if I counted all of the rows including the pattern and then the toe, or if I counted the rows until the pattern and then the toe. So I need to sit and count, and there's an awful lot of stitching. There's an awful lot of stitches and I really don't feel like it. But I need to sit down and do that. Shame on me. If I haven't by next time, shame on me. But yeah, these are my own design. I call them piebald because they're inspired by piebald pigeons, because this yarn kind of looks like a pigeon. So yeah, that's the short story about these socks that I've been talking about for weeks. Sorry. This is the finished one, and yeah, I need to sit down and count. And hopefully I'll have a pair of finished socks next time I'm talking to you. That's all for knitting. That is work in progress. I've got one FO to show you. And this goes into another area as well, because this is also dyeing. But yeah, this is my Scrying Sweater, which is an upcoming pattern by Elly of Curio Yarns and Curio Yarns Podcast. I'm going to put it on for you so you can see it better. as if you can see that better, but anyway. It has this really nice detail in the ribbing. I have not blocked this in true Shy fashion. I have not blocked my FO. Also, this was a test knit. I failed. I'm knitting another one because I failed first at knitting the body part. This is knit bottom up, and the sleeves are knit bottom up, and then you're joining it together, and it has raglan sleeves and this wonderful boat neck. I failed several times because at first I just zoomed through the body real quickly because I needed stuff to do, because everything felt like it was crashing down around me with like Dad at hospital and stuff. And I knit the body about 2 inches too long. Didn't realise until I was way past that, and I was like, no, don't rip back, just make notes for what you've done. So that's what I did, and then I knit the sleeves and misread the instruction, because it's not supposed to be a long sleeve, it's supposed to be a shorter sleeve with poof, and I can sort of simulate that, but it's not the same thing, because I was so proud of my maths. I counted and like got the increases perfectly timed, and how many I did with how many rows I did, and this happened. But yeah. And it was like there as well, just make notes, it's good. And I feel terrible about it because it's a test knit. I'm not supposed to sit there and modify it every single bit of the way, but at least this part is completely to the pattern, and also this part, and the body minus 2 inches. But yeah, I am going to be knitting another one because I feel kind of terrible about it. Not gonna lie, kind of terrible with how many modifications I made, but I've taken notes for every single one of them, so at least there's that. And I really enjoyed knitting this pattern, so that is coming out I think in April. Or was it May? I think it's in April, but she talks about it in her podcast, so I think you should go over to her channel and have a look. I will have her linked in the show notes below, and I am going to take off this shirt because it is very warm, because it is alpaca. So, like I said, that was also dyeing. I dyed this yarn. I bought 300 grams of, I think it's alpaca and merino mix, and it's super cozy, super warm, and I really wanted to try avocado dyeing thing, but I so these are what's left. I think this is about 50, 75 maybe. I have to measure that. I think I did in my email to Elly, but I don't remember. But I think I have it written down, otherwise I'm not touching these until I have written it down. But yeah. I wanted to try avocado dyeing, and they are kind of washed out now on the camera, but they are a little bit more powdery pink in real life. And then on top of that I did some Kool-Aid dyeing, some speckling, and I don't know what to call it really, because the speckling is, it's these random dots of blue. I don't know if I can maybe find one. Here's a dot of blue. Does that not show up on camera? Oh, that's annoying. You can kind of see that one, but yeah. Marl? I don't really know what to call this. It's some sort of variegation. I put the 3 skeins of yarn on the table and just went ham with going over it with, I think I used grape and black cherry Kool-Aid. And then the blue is blue raspberry if you want to replicate this. I am usually a dork who names my yarns, even though I don't plan on opening a yarn dyeing company or anything. But I like doing that, but I actually have not named this. So if anybody has a name for it, let me know. Because I know what I did, so I can replicate this. So yeah, the base is avocado, and then it is, like I said, grape and black cherry and blue raspberry Kool-Aid on top. So yeah, that was a fun dyeing experiment, and I think it turned out really nice. I absolutely had to do something more with the colour. It is not quite as close to my own colours in real life. The camera is doing something to it. It's making me look awfully red. That doesn't really happen in real life, but yeah. When it was just the avocado dye, it was almost exactly my skin colour, and I really didn't want that. So yeah. I have been alternating skeins. I think you can see that on one of the sides. You can barely see that, actually. There is a seam going up here, but because I just switched every 2-3 rows. But yeah. I did alternate skeins. I didn't quite use up 3 skeins. I knit the smaller size of the pattern. I have knit my own hair into it, evidently. That is not very nice. There we go. And what more can I say about it? I really enjoyed it. I am looking forward to knitting another one in the correct way. So I have the correct pattern with no modifications. And in a colour that is more one I will wear a bit more. I will be wearing this, but I have been wearing it a lot around home. One thing I will say though, because this has a high percentage of alpaca, is I needed to put some elastic in the neckline, because, you know, alpaca tends to like lose its shape a bit. It gets very drapey and quite big. So me and my very narrow shoulders needed something to just keep the neckline together. But I don't think that will be an issue if you knit this in like merino or something with lower alpaca content, because I think this is about 50-50 or even more alpaca than that. So it is very, very drapey and loose and nice. But yeah, that is not going to be a problem if you don't just knit with alpaca. But with alpaca, be prepared for, it is a wide neckline, and if you've got narrow shoulders, you can do the math. So yeah. Scrying Sweater by Elly of Curio Yarns and Curio Yarns Podcast. Linked in the description. Really enjoy this upcoming pattern. So, and I also need to get some good pictures of this. I had a plan for pictures, but I really don't want to go out in public at the moment. But yeah, that is that for knitting. I have some spinning to share, and I've got some sewing, and then I've got enhancements. But I must start with spinning. So I finished plying half of my Bounty yarn in the Maed colourway Relax. I have been chain plying this. It has been a bit of a nightmare to chain ply. It was a dream to spin this. I don't know why it's not behaving when you're plying it. That might be user error, aka me being still a bit of a noob, because I've only been like spinning for 6 months or something. A bit more now. September, October, November, December, January, February, March. No, it's actually 6 months this month, but yeah. That might be me. It's probably not the yarn. Fabric. Fibre! My brain is somewhere else. That's why I'm having caffeine, because I have not been getting enough sleep the past couple of months. And when I do sleep, I have nightmares. So I'm perpetually exhausted, even more than usual. But yeah, I finished plying half of this. I've got another bobbin just sitting around waiting for me to get this off the spindle and just get going with the second one. I just need to get a move on. But I really, really love this. I have no idea what I'm making with it, but it's beautiful. I really, really liked spinning this. Can't wait to have it done. Just need to actually do it, because there's no one else to do it. But yeah, that is that thing. I've got the second bobbin sitting somewhere, just waiting for better times. But yeah, I should probably do that this weekend. But I started a new spinning project, which is a lot more fun right now because it's not misbehaving. And it is the pastel rainbow goodness with black that I plan on, you know, spinning and then making a centre pull ball and plying the two ends together. Is that end-to-end plying? I don't know what it's called, but yeah, that is what I'm planning for this. So I'm spinning quite thin again, as you can probably see. I really, really like spinning thin. I'm not very good at spinning thicker because it always ends up very thin, which I don't mind because I mainly use thinner yarns and I mainly spin to use the yarns. But yeah, this is a new spindle, by the way, that I bought at Forfest, which is a stone, like a crystal. It's beautiful. And I am spinning this black merino goodness together with this, which is this. I just divided it a bit. So this is Let It Snow Glow a Little Bit More, which is 23 micron merino wool, baby llama and rose fibre by SpinJones on Etsy, which is the prettiest pastel rainbow. I love this. You can see all the colours there. Do I love a good pastel rainbow? Yes, I do. Do I wear pastel rainbow? No, I don't really, but I love them so much. So much. So I have no idea what I'm making with this, but something cozy for me because I put black in it as well, so it's fine, isn't it? So yeah, I'm spinning this amount of pastel together with, I don't know, probably not all of this, and then I'm buying more of this from the same maker. This is from Fingerborg, which is a Swedish yarn and fibre person. And it's just plain black merino, super soft, super cozy, super squishy. It's kind of short, stapled. I don't know if it's, I'm gonna pull some out. So it's not very long, but I think that's just the way it's been processed. Because merino is usually a little bit longer, so you have to make kind of short drafts. Is that short or... I know how to spin, but I have zero idea about the technical terms. But yeah, working on that with my new beautiful spindle. I love this spindle, and of course it is the one that fits the pastel rainbow the best. So that's, and it was also the one I had that's not busy. Oh well, I have my older spindle is not busy either, but it's not that good. So yeah, really happy with this. Super cozy. So for enhancements, now that black merino was an enhancement. I bought that at Forfest. Yeah, Forfest. I went to Forfest. I did not film anything, and I took no photos because I was just enjoying myself, really. I did not shop a lot because I don't really have that much money to shop for, but I bought that spindle. I bought the black fluff. My sister-in-law and I went together. It was marvellous, and we have already decided we're going next year again. I was a bit worried because I've never been on a trip like that with just a friend, and like without David, and I've never been to a fibre festival or anything, and I was just, I don't know what I was expecting. I was expecting it to be a lot smaller than it was. It was enormous. It was huge and just marvellous. So many woolly things and yarns, and I've got so many places I want to shop yarn from. I've got the one I'm buying next time is I got the Arachne jumper pullover pattern the other day, and I am buying from magazine Duvet some, it's a tweedy yarn, but it's super soft. I was squishing it a lot when we were at Forfest. I think we went to their stand like 4 or 5 times over the 2 days we were there, and Pauline bought yarn there. I did not. I only bought fibre and a spindle, but we also together we bought dye to dye more yarn. That's not Kool-Aid. We bought proper dye, so we're gonna try that. It's gonna be glorious. But yeah, we bought this together. And we split. It was like this fibre wheel, it's called. It's this Danish company called Garngalleriets Mikrofärgeri. I'm gonna have everybody I'm mentioning linked as usual in the show notes. But yeah, we bought this, and this colourway is called Blomsterkruka, which is flower pot. So they also have a lot of fibre that's Star Wars inspired, if that's something you're into. But yeah, we bought this and split, and as like I bought this, so we split it, and she bought the dye and we split that. So I'm going to teach her how to spin, so we're going to have a little spin along with this, and it is just all the beautiful moody jewel tones, and it's gorgeous. Again, no idea what I'm making with it. It was about 200 grams per colour, or well, fibre wheel, so we just bought one of those and split it, so we got 100 grams each of beautiful, beautiful. This is Shetland fibre, so yeah, they also had like Rambouillet, and they had Merino obviously, and they had so many beautiful things, and I really want to shop from them again. Next year I'm going there with a lot bigger of a budget. There were so many beautiful things. But yeah, the first thing I bought there, I was like saying to Pauline, like, yeah, let's go around this hall of sellers like once before we buy anything, just look at everything, so we don't just shop up all the money at the first stand. But it was like, let's just go around one. I'm buying that. This. It is so beautiful. Look at it. Oh, this is by Forbiform, and it is dyed with the same dyes we bought. We bought the dyes from Forbiform. They are a Swedish little company from the north of Sweden, I think, like far north, and it is 100 grams of merino top, and it is beautiful. It is very Hufflepuffy, and it is also very bumblebee. And I am going to be dyeing, no, not dyeing, it is already beautifully dyed. I'm not changing the colour of this at all. I'm not going to be dyeing this, I'm going to be spinning this as a fractal, I think. As a 2-ply fractal, I think. But I'm not sure yet, but it is just gorgeous. It is the first thing I bought. And then we came back there. It was the stand right next to the one I mentioned earlier, Magazine Duvet, who has all the squishy, beautiful, super soft tweed. This was the stand next to them, and I came back there several times, and we bought dye there, I bought that there. The spindle is from them. So yeah, we had a blast, bought all of the fun stuff. And yeah, it's just wonderful. I had a great time, and actually like completely anxiety free for once. 2 days anxiety free, that was wonderful. It was a really good little vacation from everyday life and struggles, so to speak. So yeah, that is, I've also got my friend Anna, who also gave me the little stingray squishy plushy thing, sent me like 500 grams of this unknown yarn, which is quite beautiful. It is like, it reminds me of a tiger or something. I have no idea what I'm making with it, but I've got 500 grams and I'm just blown away, because she was like, can I send you some yarn? Because I've got too much, I'm not going to be able to use it all. And I'm like, yeah, sure. I wasn't expecting 500 grams, but thank you. So yeah, I'm going to be making probably like a cardigan or maybe a shawl out of it, I think, because there's a lot. So I can make something bigger from that. And for my last thing, sewing, we got this duvet cover set for Christmas. Oh, well, we got 2 sets because we got them from David's grandma, and she obviously thought we had 2 separate duvets. We have a double. So what I did, because I didn't want to ask for the receipt to change it, so I just put them, I just sew them together to make a double. And from the leftover fabric I made 2 pillowcases, and they're straight off the drying rack. They're not ironed or anything. Sorry, they're wrinkly, but yeah. It's a cotton satin, and I've still got a lot left, so might line a project bag with it, or I might make handkerchiefs or something. We'll see. But yeah, I made 2 pillowcases and I sewed the one cover together with half the cover to make a double. And don't want to waste anything, so I'm making stuff out of the rest of the fabric. I mean, it is cotton satin, so it's very, very soft and nice. So that is what I've been working on over these past 3 weeks. And yeah, I don't really have a lot else to say. I've been talking a little bit about a trip to Karlstad before Fest. That was, again, wonderful, super fun, and yeah. Life is going on, I guess, as usual. It has been stressful. I've been offline because life's just been a little bit much with Dad in and out of hospital, and then all this happening. My card is getting full. There we go. I have no idea what I was just talking about. I had to go and empty the card. Yeah, life in general. It has been. I've been away from. That's where I was. I've been away for a while. Again, and I am sorry about that. There's just no knowing. I don't know what I'm going to say. It has just been a lot. Dad's been in and out of hospital. I was away for a weekend, and I've been tired, super tired. I haven't been this exhausted in years. I have no help at the moment because I had to postpone my my new psych contact appointment because I was at my parents' place at the time. I think that's this week, but I don't know if they're open. I don't know if I can go because of virusy stuffs. And yeah, it's been a lot. It's been difficult, and I know I say that a lot. I know I say almost every single time life is a lot, and it's been a roller coaster, but it just keeps being one of those. This year so far has been so all over the place, and it can just please chill now. Come on. 3 months in, and it feels like there's been 2 years worth of crap happening. So yeah, my heart goes out to everybody who has a small business who's suffering with what's going on at the moment. I hope to be able to do some yarn shopping from small business people, and yeah, I mean, we're safe. Going to do a little bit of talking about it now, so if you don't want to hear anything about it, just jump till this time. There we go. We are safe. We are fine so far. Sweden seems to be sort of okay. I don't really know what they're up to with, like, they're not closing things, they're not doing anything like that. They're encouraging people to stay home, work from home if you can, but I think maybe they're doing, I've got a friend in the Netherlands, I think they're doing sort of similar thing to what they're doing there with like herd immunity stuff. They're just not really saying anything, which is annoying for people like me who like to know things about what's going on. But then again, I've realised that my lifestyle, my normal lifestyle is pretty much unchanged because I can't work, so I'm at home almost all the time, so I'm not awfully impacted by what's going on. so far. David's still working, but so far he's alright. But yeah, we're safe. My parents are safe. I don't dare go see them because Dad's had surgeries, several different ones. So I really don't dare go there until things are a bit more in control. And yeah, life goes on, you know. You can't just sit and be scared all the time. But yeah, I'm also, from one thing to the other, one thing you can do when at home doing the social distancing thing that we're all doing at the moment is catch up on podcasts, which I haven't been doing. I haven't been watching anybody for over a month because I just have not been able to wind down enough to sit and listen to a video for like 30, 40, 50 minutes. It's just been crazy. I can't do it. So in case I've missed stuff, I'm sorry if I haven't commented and seen your podcasts. I want to, but I can't at the moment. I will get back to it. So yeah, I've been hyper-focusing on levelling a new character in World of Warcraft this week and last week. And I've been also very focused on knitting that one mitten, and I'm doing these small things. Hopefully I can get back into watching podcasts soon. And also Animal Crossing released today, but I can't play until tomorrow because I can't pick it up until tomorrow. I have to go somewhere and pick it up. I have to go to the mall. I'm dreading it. I really don't want to, but you do what you have to do. There's probably not going to be a lot of people anyway, so Animal Crossing tomorrow. Hype! So yeah, kind of decided spontaneously that I was going to get it. I don't even own a Switch, so I have to buy a Switch. I'm not hugely into off the computer games really, but I do love Animal Crossing, so I can't wait to play that. It's going to be a lot of fun. And David's a bit he's a bit hyped for getting a Switch as well. He's been looking at other games, so I think we're going to get good use out of it, so that's good. But yeah, life is weird. Knitting plans. Wow, this episode is all over the place. I went into like other stuff and then back to knitting, but knitting plans. I'm going to be knitting the Arachne jumper out of, I am planning on knitting it out of magazine duvets. It's something on M. Oh well, one of the Tweedy yarns, that sport weight. Planning that. I'm also still need to get the pattern. Haven't yet. Winterfell Aran, gonna knit that. I'm also knitting a second Scrying Sweater when I can get a yarn for that. Those are my plans at the moment. Finish the socks, finish plying for that spinning. I know Vine has a history make-along. I really want in on that, but I have no historical clothing items on the horizon at the moment. I might make a Woolstauber and join in with that. Might. Because I want to make late 1400s headpiece, so I can just switch centuries by switching headgear this summer for medieval week. So I'm probably going to make a Woolstauber and Stokeline. But if I have not gone through the historical fabric storage, that's in that room over there. That's why I'm pointing that way. If I have enough linen, I might do that. If I don't, probably not. But yeah. Yeah. And I was gonna say something about something. And yeah, I have to figure something out for my birthday as well, seeing as everybody's social distancing and Raf's not coming here anymore. Sad, but it is what it is. So yeah, I've asked David to take me to a plant nursery, but we'll see. We might have to wait with that as well. Depends on what's going on in 1.5 weeks. It is 1.5 week left, I think. So yeah, don't really know what we're going to do, but I'm going to figure something out. Otherwise, we'll just do it later. Since I don't really have any plans anymore, because we were planning on going out to the medieval bar in historical garb, but I don't think that's going to happen. I've had to like drop all my birthday plans. It's going to be so sad. I know, I'm going to celebrate my birthday in Animal Crossing with all my animal friends. It's going to be wonderful. So yeah. Birthday vlog, perhaps? I don't know. Celebrate my birthday with me. 31st, tune in on this channel, I might make a vlog. Not sure, probably not, but yeah. I'm probably going to end this there. This is getting pretty long and I am running out of things to say, and I really want to sit and edit this before it is too late in the afternoon and I am super tired again. Because, like I said, sleep's been very, very not present. I am so tired. We sat down to raid a couple of days ago and I had coffee for the first like half hour. I drank a cup of coffee, big cup of coffee, and I just started yawning and I was like, Rita, my friend who I'm tanking with, I just had coffee and I'm like, could have filmed me. Yeah. Oh. Terrible, absolutely terrible. Oh. And when I do fall asleep, I keep having nightmares and like trauma dreams and stress and stuff, and it's just terrible. So I'm basically like living off of coffee at the moment to keep me awake and going, and it's not good, but what do you do? What do you do? And I don't drink it late. That's not why I'm not sleeping. In before comments about that. But yeah, I'm probably going to end this there because I'm rambling and I'm sorry. I'm going to try and not be gone for 3-4, almost a month again for next time. So yeah. And again, shame on me if I haven't done anything with my piebald socks for next time. But yeah. Yeah. Stay safe, everybody, and yeah, stay safe. Keep yourself and your family safe, and I will talk to you again in my next episode. Have a wonderful weekend and a lovely week after that, maybe 2 weeks, hopefully not, and I will see you again next time. Bye.